You guys, this guy is so cool. Pat McCurren actually is the owner of St. Louis Mattress Direct. They have 16 locations in St. Louis, but that's not the coolest part. It's how much he knows about mattresses. When I stopped in a couple of weeks ago, my mind was blown because at his stores, they don't have salespeople. They have sleep specialists. Pat, welcome to the Guy Phillips Show.
Hi, Pat.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. All right, so one of the guys that works here and was on the show now, but took a more lofty position than the lowly afternoon drive show. He bought a used he bought a used mattress.
Yeah, off eBay, right?
Off of eBay, and he said, but it was a brand name mattress.
One of the worst mistakes he's made in his life.
I mean, really, because...
What are his others?
Well, leaving you, of course.
Right, exactly.
Nice,
Thank you, Pat.
Because picking out a mattress should not be something that we don't give thought to.
It has turned into such a health and wellness kind of industry. And so, like, I've been in the business my entire life, and you guys probably remember years and years and years ago, Grandma said you had to get a firm mattress, and they were all, you know, about yay thick, and they all had blue and white stripes. And
Sure, yeah.
firmer was better because it had more coils in it, right?
And they had the little handles on the side and the little air vents.
Yeah, exactly. Little brass vents.
Yeah, little
That's
brass
exactly right.
vents.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And so back then there was 6 to choose from, right? It was just a straight commodity. It's like a piece of furniture, and everybody didn't know any better, right? So as Americans have eaten worse and gotten bigger and grown, and all these things are happening, when like the screen time keeps us from getting as much sleep as we can. We've done all these things to...
Why are you looking at me when you...
I thought he was looking at me.
It's all of us. It's everyone.
It is.
There are so many things in American culture that keep us from getting a great night's sleep, and they're terrible for our health. And so mattresses have evolved into a custom fit kind of process, right? So instead of just going and buying a default one off the rack and it's a one-size-fits-all and maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't, we can actually measure how much pressure you need to relieve in your shoulders and hips, how much support you need in your spine, in the small of your back and behind your thighs to let your body rest in an ergonomical position. And if you fall asleep in an ergonomical position, that means that your muscles are not working overnight to support the frame of your body, so they're actually relaxing. If you got an old mattress and you're not getting the support you need, or it doesn't have enough pressure relief in it, your muscles could be at the gym even though you're asleep and you wake up feeling stiff.
So, you know, and I believe, for a guy that gets very little sleep, and, you know, mattresses probably didn't mean as much to me when I was doing a morning show because I was only getting 4 hours and I could sleep on nails. But the difference is remarkable. Sleep is so underrated. It's crazy. We have a bed frame that actually will lift up and do the feet up in the,
Absolutely.
you know.
A hospital bed.
Well, that's what my wife calls it. She refuses to even use it to watch TV.
Well, 20 years ago, that's what it was, but anymore, I mean, it's a complete lifestyle change. I have the same thing.
Yeah.
I tilt my feet up at night, kick the massage on. It's just like
Sure.
part of my relaxation routine before I get to sleep.
Thank you.
And so if you can relax before you fall asleep, then you fall into the deeper stages of sleep faster, and then you fall asleep faster, you end up waking up feeling better because you're in those deeper, more restorative stages of sleep.
Yeah, so before we talk about mattresses, question, if you have one of those beds or if you have something to elevate your, is it best to sleep slightly elevated, feet, back? Is it best to be flat, or is it just a choice you make?
It's partly a choice, but it's mostly what your body tells you need to do.
Okay.
And so most people, a little bit of elevation opens up the airways, helps them feel a little bit better. A little bit of elevation on your feet takes the pressure off the small of your back, which tends to decompress, and those lower lumbar get a little bit of space.
Puts you
and
kind of
everybody
in zero
relax.
gravity, really.
It's exactly what you're after.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're a side sleeper, maybe a little bit different position is best for you. The bigger you are, the more pressure relief you need on top of the bed. But just the position that lets your body get in a good, natural, ergonomic position is what you really want.
Josh wanted to, he's a little embarrassed about this, but he wanted to ask, you know, for a bedwetter, what's your best mattress?
Hey!
We actually have a special product just for you, and you can put it over any mattress, 100% waterproof, antimicrobial, dust mite resistant, and they even have them with that super cool stuff like that pillow. So you can actually make your bed sleep a little cooler and waterproof it at the same time.
There you go, Josh.
Thank you.
All right, so mattresses, I mean, let's talk about them a little bit because, you know, you've got this, you know, the foam,
Sure.
you've got spring, still, I'm sure they're still making spring mattresses.
We make a lot of them.
Yeah, okay. Materials, important. What about, you know, on pillow tops and soft feels good when you're in the store, but maybe that's not the right thing for everybody.
You couldn't have said it better. It's that complicated if you let it be. But at the end of the day, every mattress is just made out of support to hold your body in alignment, and comfort to relieve your pressure points. And so that right balance of comfort and support for your body is what we're after with our sleep specialists at Mattress Direct.
The thing that stuck out the last time we talked was that if you come in and you go, every morning I wake up and I have a tingling in my, right arm, you can help with that.
Yeah, I have a pillow for that.
I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and people think about a mattress as a sale of the century thing. It seems like every retail store has got some big thing going on. They got it at the department store. It seems like you can get them in the checkout lane like a Snickers bar anymore, right? But it's not going to be the best fit for you. And so some people buy one size fits all, and they're fine with that. But if you really want something that's custom fit to be able to help you, the sleep specialists are there to do that. And being a factory direct showroom with all the major brands and as well as building mattresses, like we can build you a custom bed for less than the average one cost at the rack at the department store or discount store.
My question is about pillows. Maybe your expertise doesn't fit into pillows, but the feather pillows, I hate them. You put your head in them, and they just go, and then it envelops your entire face.
I
Back
love
sleeper.
Do you?
Yeah.
Now is
Side sleeper.
okay.
I love them. You're right.
I know it.
Yeah.
So are like feather pillows and feather toppers? Are they good? Are they bad? Are they gimmicks? I think they're stupid. Are they just good for people like Guy though?
The good parts are, if it's the right comfort to put your head, let's talk about the pillows, like the head, neck, and shoulders in alignment. I tell people every day, if you can get your head, neck, and shoulders to comfortably sit in alignment and sleep on the phone book, that's what you do. If you like the feather pillow, I'm not going to talk you out of it. My downside to them is they don't last as long as some of the pillows that we do that are custom. So the pillow Heidi picked out is a cooling memory foam pillow that's fluffable like a feather pillow, but it's designed to last a lot longer and hold its feel so you don't end up sinking into it.
Key word, cooling. It is still cool 7 hours after I've been laying
Do
in
it's
bed.
got cool side of the pillow.
But yeah, I was going to say you can't use that phrase anymore. You know?
I'm designing pillows that are cool on both sides.
And
Whoa.
did you hear what he said? He's designing, because he also designs his own mattresses, pillows, and then he makes them in the Show Me State. You have a mattress factory in Cape Girardeau.
So Mattress Direct has been a reseller and a factory direct showroom for all of the major brands. Like you can buy a Beauty Rush, you can buy a Starter for the guaranteed lowest price. My passion project is taking all of the best materials and making the best possible products for the lowest possible price to get people sleeping better and educate them. So we're designing pillows here locally. We're designing mattresses and building them here. The Campbell Mattress Factory became part of the Mattress Direct family, so we're designing the new 2020 line right now. And so that pillow that you got, we can make a whole mattress with that cooling on the top of it. And if it pulls excess heat away from your body, you stay in the deeper stages of sleep longer. I mean, who hasn't like kicked their leg out from under the covers and try to cool off for the
Every
night?
night.
Here's a bed that keeps you from wanting to do that. And if you're doing that, that means you're not sleeping. So if you're awake and you're kicking your leg out from underneath the covers, you're not getting the best night's sleep. And people tell me every day I can sleep anywhere. I sleep fine. I was like, then you're probably right. You sleep fine, but you also wouldn't run a marathon in your flip-flops. Let me get you the right pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Do you make anything that prevents a woman from wearing flannel pajamas to bed?
I think we might need a therapist.
I was asking for a friend.
It's not sexy. So you see stories sometimes. Kohler makes a toilet that's $20,000 and it's heated
Sounds
seats, and they've got cup holders in it for some reason. And all. Are there mattresses out there that What's the wildest thing you've seen at a trade show? And what is just some stuff that's out there that we just don't really need?
Oh, the smart bed. Tell them about the smart bed.
Well, that I think people really do need. If the question is what's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, we can build speakers and like heating and cooling filaments, and we can make a bed firmer and softer up and down. You can make it speakers so your alarm goes off or the vibrate. I mean, there's a lot of like silly stuff.
Sure. I
I did see one that had a TV come out of the footboard so you can like watch it right there.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's kind of cool.
That's required, I would think.
But like we have a new mattress, and like Heidi got to see it. It's a memory foam mattress that has a smart sensor in the top of it, and so as you lay down on it, you can look on your phone or on the tablet, and it'll show like a heat map of where your pressure rests. And in a 1-inch grid, the bed reacts to how much pressure you're putting on the bed, automatically aligns your spine, relaxes your body. It's like if you roll over in the middle of the night, it silently adjusts to fit your body perfectly.
Right? That's cool.
It is super cool.
Wow. Can we see that at your place?
Absolutely.
That's neat. You know, it's funny, too, because as an industry, it is a very competitive industry. Is there room for everybody? I mean, because it's getting to be like Starbucks. You see a mattress store pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, so my world is there's a big chain of mattress stores that filed for bankruptcy and reduced the number of store count because like they got too big and they were silly.
Sure.
And the other end of the world are all these direct-to-consumer brands who, you know, they're all using the same. We build half of them for them. So there's 500 different companies that make a singular mattress that's one size fits most, and they sell only online. You're not available in stores. And so they're all using contract manufacturers. We build some of them. Like we build mattresses for other people who sell them on Amazon. So when you come to us, you're getting it direct from the factory. So I think the short answer is no. I think the e-commerce mattress companies, like more of those close up than start every year at this point. And
Sure.
the big retailers that are from out of town, they can't make it. I mean, we're a local company. We've been here for a long time. We try to own our building a lot. We try to be the right way to find a mattress is to let you figure it out for yourself. We're going to give you 3 simple steps to finding the perfect sleep products, and then we're not going to twist your arm to buy something like they do at the most retail stores.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, you know, and really, truthfully, I speak from experience. From a guy who really needs sleep, a great mattress is an investment. Look, you buy a nice couch, you buy a piece of furniture, you're rarely going to sit on your, you know, whatever you put your TV
I
on.
never sit on my sofa.
You know,
And think of how much time you spend in bed.
right? You should 8, but say at least 6 hours a day. There's nothing that you spend more time with, and there's nothing that can give you more benefit if you do it the right way.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's not an exciting purchase for a lot of people because, like, what else is that important to your life? But you're going to use it. You're going to cover it up with fabric and use it with the lights off. You're not going to see it anyway.
Right.
But I mean, there's 3 things that people do to improve their health and well-being, and it's like what you put in your body, like what you eat and drink, and what kind of exercise you do, and how well you sleep. And so if you eat better today, you might notice that you feel better tomorrow, but people just commit to, you know, grandma's old used mattress forever.
Sure, isn't that
and
funny?
don't even think that that's what's causing all of these different issues in their lives. Like they just, we're so used to like, well, I gotta get a pill for that, or I gotta do this or that. And it's so simple. Like, getting a better night's sleep makes everybody better.
I love it. Yeah. So visit Mattress Direct. Thank you, Pat McCurren, for being on the show, and thanks for entrusting
Yes.
your hard-earned profits on this show. We hope that we can drive business in for you, and of course, you got to close them with all that fancy schmancy stuff.
But being local and having the best price and letting people make decisions for themselves is a winning combination.
I
So,
think
like,
so, yeah.
if people want to buy local, who wants to go out and buy import, right?
And literally, you can walk into one of your showrooms and try every mattress on the market. I mean, you just hop from bed to bed, see if you like it.
Yeah, guaranteed lowest price on every single one of them too. So that when you're guaranteed the lowest price, you can focus on what's important, which is fitting the right one for the way you sleep.
Fantastic. Pat, thanks for being on the show, and again,
pleasure,
thanks
guys.
for the business here, and I think we're going to have a great partnership.
Also, I don't wet the bed.
Your wife does.